What's going on, everyone? This your boy Rome back with DFS Greatness. Let's get to it, man. Hope everybody having a good night, man. It's Sunday, August the 9th. I'm back at it. Got this video for you guys, man. Before I start my video, you like the content, you feel like this video is helpful, subscribe to my channel, like my page. Let's get to it. Also, you can follow me on Twitter at DFS Greatness on Twitter. Let's get to it, man. The games today, man, is a nice slate. You got Washington going against Oklahoma. Thunder, man. The game's sitting at 221 total. I feel like that game will go under. So if you guys betting, take the under with that one. And also, they giving the point spread. They giving +9 to Washington and Oklahoma -9. I'm gonna go take the -9 with Oklahoma and go from there. And you got Memphis Grizzlies in against the Toronto Raptors. I'm gonna take the -6.5 and take Toronto. And I'm gonna go with the under 221. I like that one also. And you got the San Antonio Spurs. I mean, these games right here are seeding games. Everybody trying to figure out a game plan. You know, everybody trying to get the ninth seed, man. San Antonio Spurs, the game's sitting at 238.5 total. I doubt that game will go that high. So take the under with that one. That's a good one to go. And I'll take that, and I'll take San Antonio +3. And for the nightcap, you got Orlando Magic against the Boston Celtics. Give me Boston -9. Let me get go over 220. And Philadelphia 76ers going against the Portland Trail Blazers. Game sitting at 229 total. Let me get the over. Do you see the beef yesterday with Damian Lillard and Paul George, man? I mean, that was crazy, man. Paul George ran off his mouth, but Damian Lillard has tell him goodbye last year in the playoffs. So let me get the over with that 229, and let me get Portland -3. And you got the Rockets going against Sacramento Kings. The game's sitting at a 233 total. I would take the under with that game. Rockets -6. And the nightcap, you got Brooklyn going against the Los Angeles Clippers. The game's sitting at 226 in the total. Let me get Los Angeles Clippers -13 because Brooklyn, half their team is out today, man. I think a lot of guys not playing. And I would say with that game right there, let me get the under 226 with that game, and let's get to DFS. Yeah, man, at the point guard position on DraftKings today, you got a whole bunch of good options, man. The top of the slate, you got James Harden. He's sitting at 11,300. I like the matchup going against Sacramento. He's averaging 59.6 fantasy points a game, 36% usage rate. Last game, he dropped 74 fantasy points without Westbrook. I definitely like him in the matchup. And another point guard I like too is Drew Holiday, man, sitting at the 9,100. He's averaging 40.1 fantasy points a game. I'm going against San Antonio. They're ranked 22nd and 23rd as a whole. He got a 25% usage rate. I like him a lot, man. At the price tag, 9,100. He's $1,000 cheap on FanDuel. That's the guy you want to plug in your lineup, man. If you want to be cheap, also no Ben Simmons, he out, man. Morant, the price tag of him 8,600. He's averaging 34.5 fantasy points a game. It's like this with Memphis, man. You gotta win. If you don't win, you gonna go home. So Memphis got to play better, man. They got their first win the other day in the bubble. Memphis has been playing terrible, man. Morant 8,600. If you guys want to go the direction with him, you can. I mean, he's all they got, man. No Jackson, he's out. You know, he's out for the season, so they really struggling right now. They need somebody to come up and step up to help them to try to get a win. I played De'Aaron Fox the other day, man. A lot of people had Chris Paul. You know, De'Aaron Fox really didn't. I mean, he was okay, but he didn't really do much. But a guy I like a lot, Fred VanVleet at 7,500. He's averaging just around 37.3 fantasy points a game. Going against Memphis. Memphis ranked 22nd against point guards. I like the price tag. He's been playing pretty good, 36, 46, and 52 against Memphis. If you want to go a little bit cheaper, we'll go get VanVleet. And another guy, I always like to play him. He had big games. Is Derek White. Derek White is averaging 23.7 fantasy points a game. I like that price tag. Last three games, 43, 45, and 30 with 19% usage rate. I like him a lot, man. Spurs always have guys out. You know, it's a lot of minutes to be out there, so I definitely like plugging him in your lineup. And if you want to go down cheaper, point guards, I do not see wrong going back to the well with Reggie Jackson, 5,500. He's averaging 23.9 fantasy points a game. If you want to play Reggie Jackson, do not see the wrong with playing him. And guys, you want to have in your lineup today, man. You got Shake Milton, man, at 5,400. Melton, man, averaging 17.5 fantasy points a game. They gotta have somebody, to come in to play, man. No Ben Simmons. I like a dart throwing. If you want to put me in your lineup, last three games, 28, 28, and 23, 28, 27. Definitely like the price tag for him. For Melton, do not see nothing wrong with playing this guy in your lineup. And if you wanted to did go cheaper, if point guard, the cheapest I'll go with, I do like at 4,500. If you want to have some exposure to DJ Augustine, like the price tag, averaging 21.1 fantasy points a game. The Magic, they must win today, man. They've been playing pretty bad. If you want to throw DJ in the game for you, I do not, see nothing wrong with playing him today. The guy I'm gonna tell you guys to lock in today at the point guard position. I'm just looking at value, man. I'm gonna go ahead and get Shea Melton at 5,400. I'm just looking at value, man, to be a team around. He's starting. He's gonna play good minutes today, so definitely want to lock him in. Okay, at the shooting guard position, I mentioned James Harden. He's point guard, shooting guard eligible. Drew Holiday, definitely like him. And you always got 7,800. CJ McCollum, man. Um, the price tag for him, I think he's getting too high at 7,800. I'm not a fan of that price tag. So if you want to go a little bit cheaper at the point guard, he had good games, man. It was just like with Portland, man, they playing so fast paced right now. They shooting like 33s a game, and you just don't know who's gonna get the hot hand. It could be Melo, Trent Jr., it could be Dame Dollars. You just don't know how the game script gonna go. But if I do go shooting guard, I want to have some exposure to tomorrow. I mean, really, I definitely like some Dylan Brooks for Memphis, averaging 25.7 fantasy points a game. It's like this now, man. Memphis, they gotta win, man. If they don't win, they gonna go home. It's just simple as that, man. They gotta play good, man, because like they got all the teams on their ass, man. Like you watch the Phoenix Suns, man. They playing hot, man. Devin Booker is playing pretty good, man. Do not see anything wrong with the price tag for him. I played Shea Gilgeous-Alexander last game, man. He burned me bad, man. OKC got their ass whooped against Memphis, man. But if you want to go back to the well to put him in your lineup, high usage guy, 24% usage rate. 35 fantasy points he's averaging. That's just about 5x. If you want to go play him tomorrow, you definitely got like Jaylen Brown. Like I'm telling you, it's a high total. You don't know how the game gonna be. I don't think you can't predict blowouts. You want to go play him at 6,900. Do not see the wrong playing this guy. Yeah, the shooting guards, man, is not that well today, man. But a guy that I definitely want to have some exposure to tomorrow is Gary Trent Jr., man. How many of you guys been playing him? I'm gonna keep playing him at that price tag, man. He playing just around starters minutes. Give me lock him in at 5,300. Like him a lot, man. Last three games, 29, 44 at 23. Put him in your lineup, man. I'm just telling you, value play. And look at the minutes count, man. I like to play him because he's playing just around starter minutes. You want to look at last three games, 34, 36, and 35. See, you want a guy on your team that's going to get hella minutes and hella opportunity to score, and he got that right now, so lock him in. So that's a guy I definitely have some exposure to on DK. Like I mentioned, yeah, man, I'm gonna be different. I'm gonna go to the price tag. I'm gonna lock him in. I like him a lot, man. There's just a lot of value out there. I feel like nothing wrong with playing him. And small forward today, you got the Claw, man, 9,300. I definitely like Kawhi Leonard if he plays today, but I don't know how the game script gonna be for him. He didn't play last game. They just rest purposes. The Lakers already got the number one seed, so they ain't got nothing else to play for. So if you want to go 9,300 for Kawhi, nothing wrong with it. Averaging 48.1 fantasy points a game. Like the price tag for it. If you want to play that, because you can't predict blowouts. You just never know which Brooklyn team gonna come to play. But another guy I definitely like a lot is Tobias Harris, 8,700. I like the price tag with Tobias because this team got a lot of play for. Man, Tobias is averaging 35.9 fantasy points a game. No Ben Simmons. They need scores. They need somebody to try to step up, man, because they played Magic on Friday. Looked terrible. I feel like, this is a much needed bounce back game for them to try to get a win. I just feel like they got to try to play good to get the win, man, because there's a lot going against them right now. At 8,700, do not like the price tag a lot. Nothing wrong with it. And in that Spurs game in New Orleans, at 8,500, you got Brandon Ingram. Price tag, he averaging 41 fantasy points a game. And it's Zion. Well, I don't know why they brought Zion to the bubble. If he gonna just be, they just babying Zion up. I don't understand. Zion just like can't play. Why they bring him to the bubble? Should let Zion at home. But anyways, 8,500. Brandon Ingram. I like that price tag a lot for Brandon Ingram, man. He's a scorer. He definitely will get the rookie, or not rookie of the year. He will get the most improved player for sure. I like that price tag for Brandon Ingram at 8,500. Nothing wrong with that. And another guy I do like tomorrow is DeMar DeRozan, 8,000. Like that price tag a lot for him. DeMar DeRozan been playing pretty good, trying to just get the win. With his teams averaging just around 39 fantasy points a game at 8,000. Like the price tag for him a lot. He's $2,000 cheap on FanDuel. I like that price tag for him a lot. But another guy, if you want to look at this way, you want to put him back in your lineup again, Danilo Gallinari at 5,900, averaging 31.2 fantasy points a game. Last three games, averaging 18, 30, 28 fantasy points. Definitely like that price tag for him. Do not see wrong with playing Pans guy tomorrow. And another guy I always love to play him is Robert Covington. I mean, he's an iffy scorer, averaging 29.1 fantasy points a game. But the thing I like about playing Covington, minutes, always in 30s. Like, he might get blocks, he might get a few steals. But the thing about it, the key ingredient to cash out, to win money, get to the green line, have people in your lineup that's going to get minutes. You want minutes. That's a key opportunity you need. You always want to look at guys like Daniel House, 5,100. You don't see nothing wrong with playing him. He playing good minutes. No Eric Gordon, no Westbrook either. And you got Terrence Ross. I mean, not Terrence Ross, Bogdanovich. Definitely like him, man. I played Josh Richardson the other night, man. He didn't do nothing. I mean, he was out there. I mean, if you want to throw him in your lineup at 4,900, do not see the wrong playing him. And I don't know if the Zion don't play, JJ Redick might get the start again, but it's nothing I'm looking forward to, locking in. But if it's small forward, I'm gonna go with Tobias Harris. I'm at the power forward position. You got Nurkic, man, averaging 49.1 fantasy points a game, man. This guy came back from the injury. Hey, mind my word, if Nurkic did not get hurt last year, they would have beat Golden State and made it to the finals. I'm telling you that. It's a difference maker. Portland, they have no big body on that paint that made a big difference. But this guy's averaging 49.1 fantasy points a game, 44, 41, and 55. He's 800. He's cheap on FanDuel, so 8,900. That's projected as 5x right there. Definitely like the price tag for him. If you want to go that way with him, spin it to him. You got Siakam, if averaging 41.5 fantasy points a game. Siakam, man, really has not really did nothing in the bubble. 15, 24, 37, man. He just been pretty average. And I think Zion's already ruled out for tomorrow. Ain't that what it is? Wow. So no Zion for tomorrow. Oh, he will not play Friday. Okay, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, man. So, no, Zion will play today. But if you want to go back to Al Horford, the price of over 6,500, averaging 30.4 fantasy points a game. Do not see wrong with that, man. He's gonna be out there tomorrow. And if I did go cheaper, with somebody you want to go to, always got Carmelo at 5,400. They are on a back to back. Portland did play yesterday. Melo's playing minutes. You don't have to worry about that at all. Melo's out there. Melo's trying to help his team win, no matter what. Just trying to get his team in the playoffs. But the guy I want to recommend you guys to lock in your lineup tonight, man. I just feel like the good upside. I like the center tomorrow. I like Nurkic at 8,900. But the center tomorrow, you got Joel Embiid sitting at 10,600, averaging 48.3 fantasy points a game. You just don't know which Joel Embiid you're gonna get. You're gonna get the hustle Joel Embiid, or you're gonna get the lazy Joel Embiid. I mean, like Draymond Green said this about him on other night. Joel Embiid could be one of the best centers in the league if he dominate the paint. You can't post people up from the three-point line. I noticed that he just be backing people up from the three-point line. You can't do that. You gotta be aggressive, be in the paint. Look at Shaq. You know, like Prime the Dwight Howard was. And good centers you want to look at tomorrow, man. Joel Embiid, if you want to spend up for him, 10,600. Do not see wrong with that, man. Y'all got Vooch at 43.2, man. Vooch is a good player, man. You want to lock in your lineup. He hustles. He do everything, man. Against Boston, he's going to get Daniel Theis. And I like the Valanciunas price tag, revenge narrative at 7,200 going against his old team. Averaging 34.8 fantasy points a game. Definitely like him, man. Last 3 games, 43, 43, and 40. Been in the 40s last 3 games. Revenge narrative, you know, I'm going to go that direction with him. No Sam Adams. He's already ruled out, so you want to go back to Noel. Noel last game really didn't do much in 26 minutes, 19 fantasy points. Really disappointed. If you want to go that direction with him tomorrow. And Zubac, man, Zubac is a hit or miss, but 5,400, like the price tag for him, averaging 21.3 fantasy points a game. Do not see wrong with playing that guy tomorrow, but it's a lot of value centers you want to go with tomorrow. If you want to just, you know, say cap and stuff, like I mentioned, Valanciunas is a good price. Like I got a high price center. I got 2 high price guys. I'll probably go value at the center and go get a guy like you go Jakob Portal. And I like he 3,900, man. I think that's a free square. I know well tomorrow I'm gonna lock him in. And you lock him in, man, give you a little bit of money to play with. Like I mentioned, 18,000 left, power forward, Nurkic, and Tobias Harris. It's just, you know, I didn't put no hard in here or Dame Dollars. That's the highest guys on the slate. But, you know, you pay up for them guys what they can give you. Dame Lillard can easy drop 10 threes or miss 10 threes. It's like that, man. Let's get to FanDuel, man. At FanDuel tomorrow, the highest point guard on FanDuel is going to be Dame Lillard at 9,800. But if you want to spend it for Dame Lillard, you can. Another guy, I think he's good price on FanDuel. It's Kyle Larry, 7,000. Like the price tag for him a lot. Lonzo Ball, 7,000 also. Devontae Murray is 56, 6,200. And Shake Milton, man, like I got him on DraftKings, 4,700 is a good price tag for him, man. The guy's pretty good. You got Marquez Fultz and Brad Wanamaker, man. Them guys played good the other night, man. They using the bench, and that's the game plan. How to how to be successful. But my first point guard, I'm gonna go with. I feel like he got the most upside tomorrow is Dame Lillard on DraftKings. On FanDuel. I just feel like he got the most upside of any point guard to play tomorrow, and I just feel like you should have some exposure to Dame Lillard tomorrow. Okay, I got Dame Lillard locked in. And the second point guard I like tomorrow too. You got Morant sitting at 7,400, but you know I just feel like if you want to go point guards, you can go value at point guards. I'm gonna throw Shake Milton there for 4,700, so I can lock in some big dogs for tomorrow. And at the shooting guard position, you got James Harden sitting at 10-8. You know, if you want to spend up for James Harden, you can. Don't sit wrong with playing James Harden tomorrow. James Harden, man, average 56.9 fantasy points a game, 69, 40, and 58. If you want to go play James Harden, man, a lot of people are building their teams around James Harden. You got Fred VanVleet, like I mentioned earlier, man, 7,200, like the price tag, and CJ McCollum priced a little bit more better on FanDuel than DraftKings, 7,300, and DeMar DeRozan, man, 7,700. I definitely like that price tag for DeMar DeRozan tomorrow too. And the Kings guard Bogdanovich and Buddy Hield, man. Buddy Hield's not been getting minutes like that. It's kind of crazy. A lottery pick is not playing him at all that much. And like I mentioned earlier, man, Gary Trent Jr. 4,700. I got him on DraftKings. Like, put him in your lineups, man. I like to play a lot. Definitely gonna I'm gonna go look at James Harden. Another shooting guard. You guys want to throw in your lineup? Just something to be a little bit different, man. Always looking for value. Gary Trent Jr. I'm gonna light him in, man. I'm just looking for value. That's the key ingredients to hit that green line and value, man. Um, Kawhi Leonard 8,400. Like the price tag for him a lot, averaging 47.3 fantasy points a game. And my favorite, I'm gonna just keep it simple. Favorite small forwards tomorrow, today, Kawhi Leonard, Tobias, Brandon Ingram. Like the guys a lot. Carmelo, I like the price at 4,900. Daniel House. You should look at them guys for tomorrow. Yeah, and that's about it right there, man. Them about it. Them guys I recommend you guys to throw in your lineup, you know. But I got a lot of cap up here. You want to throw somebody cheap in there. Let's go get something. Let's go look at Daniel House. And at the power four, I'm just gonna get you a power four in the center, and I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, man. Ready to go eat some breakfast real quick. Power forward, no Aaron Gordon. Al Horford 6,200, man. Daniel Theis last game, man. He was shooting threes, man. The guy, he was doing a little bit of everything last game. I mean, if Zion if you want to go back to Zion, you can. If he's held this 6,800, I don't feel like it's a bad price tag. Zion is averaging 33.8 fantasy points a game. You want to go play Zion? You can. Brandon Clark also 5,700, like the price tag. Like Al Horford 6,200. You want to be a little different. And you always can go Valencia. I like the price tag of him also. And Zach Collins at 5,100, and Marcus Morris too for the Clippers at 4,300. I'm probably gonna put him in my lineup. Marcus Morris, like the price tag for him. I'm at the center position, guys. You want to put in your lineup tomorrow? Joel Embiid, 9,600. Major centers I'm gonna recommend tomorrow: Nurkic, Valanciunas, Zubac. And you want a dark, you can pivot Marcus All 4,500 and Enes Kanter because in case the game becomes a blowout, Kanter will be in the game, man. And you always can throw PJ Tucker playing center against the Sacramento Bigs. Yeah, man, this is my video. I know I went a little bit long, man, but hopefully this video is helpful, you guys. Until next time, I'm out. This is your boy DFS Greatness, man. Last night, man, just about had a takedown. I'm gonna show you guys this right here, but it didn't go successfully. I didn't have no exposure to no Luka Doncic. I had everybody but Luka Doncic, man. Luka Doncic had a career game last night. So I'm gonna show y'all guys this right quick. If it'll pop up. Most of the time I play one lineup. I'm gonna let you guys get on out of here, man. Boy, it's in there slow. Well, I don't think it's gonna come up, man. Oh, here you go, right here. My lineup last night. Last night I dropped 371. Solid lineup. I was in second place the majority of the time, man. I didn't have no Luka Doncic exposure, so you know how it goes, man. This was $10 single entry. Most time I play single entries. I mean, I just think playing single entries is a little bit easier to win money because, like, think about it. If you go against a shark, you got the same opportunities they do to win, and it's more, easier instead of big old tournaments where everybody like a shark can have like 20 or 30 lineups. Until next time, follow me on Twitter, DFS Greatness. I'm out.